Hello, Daniel Robbins here. So it is the 14th day of the month, commonly known as the first month of January 2019. I'm calling it Undecember of 2018 because I consider the new year to start 2 months from now, as I have said. And I have renamed this day of the week to be Firmament Day or Heaven Day. So that gives me an idea. I'm going to call it Firmament or Heaven Day. Well, there's that firmament or heaven. And you see that on the wall behind me? The shadow from the sun. And I'm going to go feel the heat. Watch this. Okay. Let's see if I can capture my hand with the shadow of the sun on it. There we go. That's from a local sun. Oh, sun's 93 million miles away. By the way, I've had some people trying to tell me that I need to go and, get a peer review done and stuff. I have no time for that. David did not get a peer review done when he was going to go attack Goliath. He went and did it. There's the moon over my shoulder. Half moon. Don't miss the show. It's going to flip tonight. It's going to rotate clockwise like this. But there's a problem. There's a problem where you have people that are full souls. So Proverbs 27 says, the full soul loatheth, hates, tramples on a honeycomb, but to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. So again, look over my shoulder. See it once again. See that shadow on the wall from the sun? I'm not even going to take that for granted. I'm going to appreciate that and say, see, once again, there's no way you're going to get the light like that bright, from a 93 million distant sun. And there's no need for a peer review for that. John chapter 9, the formerly blind man, he had a peer review. And they said, give God the praise, for we know that this man is a sinner. Well, I can tell you two things. Yeshua HaMashiach, also known as Jesus the Messiah, he was not a sinner, and he's risen from the dead, and the earth is flat. So some of you might say, well, I'm a Christian, and I know that Jesus rose from the dead, but I'm not so sure about the earth being flat. And my question to you is, why not? What's going on? And I want to give you a challenge. Get caught up. Don't be left behind like this. You remember what Yeshua said? He said, you cannot put new wine into old wineskins. Be the new wineskins. Don't get left behind. When Yeshua was here, new wineskins. He was the Messiah. But certain people didn't want that. They were full souls. And they loathed the honeycomb. They trampled on the honeycomb. And yet, to the hungry soul, every bitter thing was sweet. Let's be hungry souls. Remember 2 Kings 7, the 4 lepers outside the gate of Samaria. They were hungry souls, and they were lepers on the outside of the camp. Same thing with today. It's the lepers that are discovering that the earth is flat. Meanwhile, in the city, the people are eating themselves alive. The cool people. Don't worry about being cool. Get out there and find for yourself that just like the Syrians had abandoned the camp, and there were colts tied and asses or donkeys tied, and tents as they were, and all sorts of food and clothing and treasures and riches, and all they had to do was go help themselves because the Syrians had cast them away in their haste. The earth is flat, and it's as simple as that. And again, that moon, I'm going to show it to you again. Don't miss the sign of the moon. It's going to happen. It's going to rotate. Right now, the orientation of the moon is such that even though it's obviously not true, I can sort of maybe, as much as I can possibly, understand how people would think that the moon is reflecting light from the sun. But as the evening progresses, the moon will send you a sign and it will say, hey, forget that, because right now the terminator line of the moon, or the shaded side of the moon, is pointing to the left. But by the end of tonight, it will be pointing up. See it for yourselves. It'll take hours to happen, but have the patience for it and don't miss it. And let's do this. Just like those disciples proclaimed that Yeshua HaMashiach was alive and had risen from the dead, and they were told not to say it. Don't say it, and we'll beat you if you do. That's exactly what people try to tell you when you go around saying the earth is flat. Don't let that stop you. Get on board. Anyway, that's my exhortation, and I love you, okay? Good night.